Hi, I'm Dina, and how's everybody doing today? I hope well. Thank you so much for tuning in to my video. This video is on meditation, how to get started. You've decided you want to meditate. Now what? Are you just going to sit there and maybe you could. I do. But I'm going to give you just some tips just to start it out nice and easy. Try to keep it simple. Don't complicate it. Because it can be, if it's new to you, it can feel complicated. It can feel challenging. So all you have to do is find a space. Right now, I'm in my bedroom. I feel good in my bedroom. I can close my door. I hear things outside. Outside these doors, I can hear the TV on. I can hear my husband, my kids, like whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm safe in this space. It's my bedroom. So maybe yours is your bedroom. Maybe it's downstairs. I have downstairs in my gym. I like that. What I do in the mornings, I wake up really early. I wake up at 4 a.m. So I go out onto my couch. I know nobody's going to be there. I like my couch. That's my space. So wherever your space is, I would just look for a good air temperature, something that's private. But again, don't worry about it being too private. It's okay if you get interrupted. That's life. Like, we get interrupted, things happen. You can always come right back to it. You don't have to start over. You just come right back to it. So there's your space. Find that. And then next is you're going to pick a time. What's a good time for you to do this? I just told you I like 4 a.m. in the morning because that's the time I wake up. I brush my teeth. So as soon as I'm done brushing my teeth, then I meditate. I can't meditate with like yuckiness from sleeping all night. So I like to brush my teeth first. So I brush my teeth. Then I sit on my couch on my really comfy blanket with another blanket over top of me. That's my time. So maybe your time's the morning like mine. Again, I would pick it with doing something that you already do habitually, like something that you already do in your daily life. Mine's brushing my teeth in the morning, so I do the meditation then. Maybe every day at lunch, you go somewhere and eat. Maybe that can be your spot at lunch. That would be your time. Maybe it's at night because that's just the best time for you. Pick a time that's best. I prefer the morning. I would suggest the morning to anybody. It's a great way to start your day. But do you. Anything I say is just a suggestion. So do what works for you. But I would, put it together with something that you already do that is already a normal habit for you. So that way they're connected and you're more likely to do it and succeed because you'll remember, like brushing your teeth, like, oh man, I gotta go meditate. So do that if you want. And then now we have a space. We found our time. Now, like, how do you meditate? What position are you going to be in? I like seated. I'm seated right now. Crisscross applesauce. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. That's how I meditate. You don't have to do that. You can still be seated and maybe you chose a chair. So as long as your feet are touching the ground in your chair, and if they're not, you could use yoga blocks or any kind of blocks or whatever. I would just not have your feet dangling in the air. You could lay down if you want. That's not something I do. Sometimes I do. But because it's 4 in the morning when I wake up and meditate, like I don't want to go back to bed. And that could happen. So lay down if you want. You don't have to. So if you are seated, then I would suggest, if you're seated in the crisscross applesauce, a pillow. So right now I do have a pillow. I can't really see it, but what you're doing is you're moving your hips up above your knees. So your knees are down, hips are up. Same deal if you're in a chair, and if you use like yoga blocks, you want your knees up a little bit. That's the idea there. Laying down, you could just lay down and totally relax. You could put one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, so you can feel your breath rising and falling. And when you're seated, I would say be straight up and down. So to do that, I would just move my shoulders up to my ears and let my shoulders go down my spine, and now I'm seated nice and tall. That's all you need. Find a space, find a time, find a position. You're welcome. Happy meditation.